Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I am Helen. Hope your day is so well. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel. Sister Wives Season 19. Why Madison Brush is ready to put feud with Robyn Brown's kids in the past came to an end with the entire Brown family in Wyoming as they came together to say goodbye to Kody Brown and ex-wife, Janelle Brown's son, Garrison Brown, who died by suicide in March 2024. There was an emotional and tear-filled season finale as viewers watched Kody dig his son's grave and the family laid Garrison to rest next to his grandparents. In the face of unimaginable grief, the Brown family set aside their long-standing feuds, coming together for this profoundly heart-wrenching moment. The episode also shows family members beginning to reflect on the possibility of setting their differences aside in hopes of rebuilding the fractured family bonds. Madison Brush is ready to apologize to Robyn Brown's kids, concluded with the Brown family gathering in Wyoming to lay Garrison Brown to rest. Janelle Brown chose to bury her son there, explaining that Wyoming played a significant role in shaping Garrison's life and reflected both her own and Kody's deep ties to the state. The Browns have deep roots in Wyoming, she shared. In the very tear-filled final episode of the season, titled He Heals the Broken-Hearted, we see the entire Brown family surrounding Garrison's grave as they say their goodbyes. As Janelle carries her son's urn and hands it to Kody, who then places it in the ground, she shares to the cameras, "I feel the weight of the urn as I lift it and I'm like, okay. And I feel like there's some symbolism in me handing him to Kody. And even though Kody and I have our big differences, in that moment, we were just parents." It seems that other Brown family members are also wanting to put their rifts aside at this moment. After Garrison is laid to rest, we see Janelle and Kody's second eldest child, Madison Brush, discuss wanting to make peace with her father and Robyn Brown's children, Kody's remaining wife. So with Kody, it's like, I'm angry with the way things happened, but I can control how I react and how I reciprocate, she tells Mary Brown's child, Liam Brown. And I'm still deciding how I do that, she adds. Most of Christine Brown and Janelle's children are not on speaking terms with Robyn's children from her first marriage, Dayton, Aurora, and Brianna, for several reasons. The divide stems largely from a long-standing perception that Kody favored Robyn's children over his other kids. In contrast, Robyn's kids have expressed that they often felt excluded from the rest of the Brown family while growing up. Janelle Brown believed Garrison Brown's death brought some healing to the Brown family. Janelle reflected on how her son's untimely death brought the Brown children closer together. I mean, Garrison's death has been so tragic and really hard, but it has brought the family together in a lot of ways. Definitely, there is still not reconciliation with Kody or anybody like that. But the siblings, where they have differences of opinions that have sometimes split relationships, that those have been mended. In a confessional, Kody revealed that although his relationship with Janelle remains strained, he asked for her permission to dig Garrison's grave. A request she agreed was a meaningful gesture. "The trip is hard, this trip is difficult. And now I'm bringing my son home to bury him, and it's a weird experience because I'm not getting along with Janelle," he begins. "But I asked her if I could do this, and she was kind and gracious, and she said, I think that would be really sweet. And I'm glad that she saw it that way because I need this." Kody and Garrison were not on good terms before his death. The father of 18 shared that he is living with regret, having wished he had spent more quality time with his son. "I want to go out to dinner again. I want to sit down. I want to have a beer. I want him to try and make me laugh because he was kind of that way. The only regret is just, gosh, I would just do that more often." What is Madison's relationship with her father, Kody Brown? Madison may have wanted to mend the rift with Robyn's kids, but it appears that her relationship with Kody remains estranged. During the premiere of the new season, Janelle shared, "I know that Maddie has not had any conversations with her dad. He's not called, she's not called him, and she doesn't have any relationship with Robyn. She's pretty much written them both off." Janelle believed that their estrangement had a lot to do with Kody not making an effort to have a relationship with his grandchildren, Madison's children. She doesn't really want him to have any contact unless he can commit to it, Janelle said, "I have no contact with some of my family, and it's because of stuff that has happened," she shared. Cody doesn't have any respect for boundaries, and you have to play by his rules, and I just don't care to do that. Cody's relationships with several of his children remained strained in the aftermath of his separations from Christine, Janelle, and Mary. The Sister Wives Season 19 Tell-All was filmed shortly after its fall 2024 premiere. A scene from the first part of the Tell-All gave some insight into when it was filmed for TLC 19th season in May 2025. And, as fans who have followed Cody Brown, Robyn Brown, Christine Brown, Janelle Brown, and Mary Brown from the beginning know, the season's end often means the beginning of them spilling all of their tea at the Sister Wives Tell-All special. Hosted by Sukyan Krishnan, allowed the Browns to discuss what led to their family ending for good. The special included an irate and defensive Cody, as well as his ex's take on why he ultimately ended up with the love of his life, Robyn, and many more dramatic moments in part 1 alone. The Sister Wives Tell-All was filmed months before fans were able to witness it on the TLC and via streaming. Here's what we found out about when it took place. When was the Sister Wives Season 19 Tell-All filmed? The Sister Wives Tell-All was filmed in late 2024. As far as the exact date, that is unknown. However, we're a little nosy around here, so based on what we saw from one scene in the special, it may have aired in October 2024. The special opened with the Browns preparing for a long day of filming. In one scene, Janelle talks to her and Cody's daughter, Madison Brush, and her husband, Caleb Brush. During the scene, they talk about how she's often on edge because Sukyan asks tough questions. Madison and Caleb then wish Janelle good luck as they prepare to take her to the airport. As they walk away, Madison's calendar appears. While it's initially hard to read if you squint, you can see the calendar says October 2024. The Tell-All's date was possibly 1 month before fans began watching Season 19 on September 15, 2024. It was also 7 months after Janelle and Cody's son, Garrison Brown, died by suicide at age 25. While Garrison's death was part of the final episodes of the season, it wasn't mentioned on the Tell-All per the family's request. The Sister Wives Tell-All came 1 week after the show ended an odd season. Unlike previous seasons, the show was filmed at least 2 years from the time fans tuned in 2024. The season highlighted many moments Sister Wives fans already knew about through social media, including Mykelti Brown's baby sprinkle for her twins, who were born in 2023, Christine and her now husband David Woolley's courtship, and the entire Brown family reuniting at Logan Brown's 2022 wedding. Talk about a time warp. Although there were many moments from Season 19 to show, it's unclear if we will get another season after Season 19. So far, Season 20 has not yet been announced, and the family hasn't confirmed if they've returned to filming since Garrison's death. Moving on. These ladies seem to offer a visual representation of how far apart they were in emotional maturity from Cody and Robyn. Divide. Christine, Janelle, and Mary approached their interviews with level-headed reflections on the past, while Cody and Robyn leaned into their love-struck antics in Sister Wives. Robyn picking things out of her husband's hair. If Cody's air lick wasn't enough for the Sister Wives viewers, another scene sealed the deal, Robyn gazing at Cody with an adoring stare as he spoke, all while meticulously picking things out of his hair like an over-attentive mother grooming her child. Whatever romantic aura they were going for, fans weren't feeling it. Cody's attempt to justify his past plural marriage ended in what fans saw as yet another self-inflicted embarrassment. He didn't frame it as wrongdoing, but rather as an admission. He simply loved Robyn more than Mary, Janelle, and Christine. But then came his solution for a fix to loving Robyn more. That's what left even more jaws dropping among the Sister Wives viewers. Instead of addressing his unfair treatment of the wives, Cody had a different idea. Easy fix. Everyone turns into a clone of Robyn. The Sister Wives patriarch bizarrely decided to mold his relationships with Mary, Christine, and Janelle so they were just like the one he shared with Robyn. He claims he did this back when he still had all 4 wives. Cody acted as if copying his dynamics with Robyn would somehow offer equality across the board for the other wives. Only one problem with this: none of his 3 ex-wives wanted to become Robyn's clone. These 3 sister wives' ex-wives weren't having it. Miri summed up the absurdity best stunned. She made it clear she had no desire to become Robyn. Janelle took an even harder stance, distancing herself entirely, stating that she wanted nothing to do with Cody or Robyn. Christine didn't mince words either, calling Cody's claim nothing more than empty talk, because in reality, he had made no effort to fix their fractured relationships at all.